Hey everyone, welcome back to TFAX. Today, we've got some sizzling updates from the wild world of Too Hot to Handle, Germany Season 2. Buckle up as we dive into 4 unique stories that highlight the drama, surprises, and revelations from this season. Let's jump right in. Next, we explore Laurenz's emotional journey. He opens up about the impactful workshop that had participants confronting their physical cravings and embracing deeper connections. Can you really let go in a reality show? Let's see what he has to say. Then, Tanina gets blindsided when she discovers that her partner Fabian shared a kiss with Cassy. How did she react? Trust us, it's a moment you won't want to miss. And finally, is it time for Too Hot to Handle to hang up its hat? We dive into a critical review discussing whether the show has lost its mojo and what this means for its future. Let's dive into our first story, which revolves around the dramatic confrontation in Too Hot to Handle. Germany. Joena, one of the standout stars of Season 2, has been through an emotional roller coaster after her partner, Calvin, suddenly shifted his attention to newcomer Jennifer. In Episode 4, tensions reached a boiling point when Calvin, who repeatedly assured Joena that he was only interested in her, went on a date with Jennifer. After returning from their outing, Calvin decided to explore his connection with Jennifer, leaving Joena feeling hurt and betrayed. Instead of trying to win back Calvin, Joena devised an intriguing plan for revenge. In a twist of fate, she opted to flirt with Jennifer instead. It's a bold move that had everyone talking. Joena shared her intentions candidly with the cameras, confessing that rather than just sulking over Calvin's decision, she was going to steal Jennifer away. As the drama unfolded, Jennifer, who was aware of the budding relationship between Joena and Calvin, surprisingly warmed up to Joena. They shared a heart-to-heart conversation, clarifying that there was no animosity between them. When the two were lounging by the pool, Joena made her move. She encouraged Jennifer to explore her feelings, hinting that she could try kissing a girl. This conversation turned into a pivotal moment, as Jennifer revealed she had never kissed a girl before. Seizing the opportunity, Joena boldly confessed that she wanted to kiss Jennifer, and they did. This bold, romantic gesture didn't just shock Calvin, who was left grappling with the turn of events, but it also shook up the dynamics in the villa, resulting in a penalty for Joena and bringing the competition stakes to a whole new level. So, what does this mean for Joena, Calvin, and Jennifer moving forward? Tune in to find out how the rest of the season unfolds. Up next, we shift our focus to Laurenz and the intriguing workshop featured in the second episode of Too Hot to Handle, Germany. Titled A Move Against the Rules, this episode premiered on February 18, 2025, and introduced a workshop aimed at helping the participants manage their physical cravings in a healthier way. The workshop, led by guest lecturer Marlene von Steenweg, a physical therapist, guided the cast through various exercises designed to deepen their emotional connections. The show's AI host, Lana, stressed the importance of containing their sexual energy to foster more meaningful interactions. As Laurenz opened up during the workshop, he revealed his journey of understanding and self-discovery. He candidly admitted to the cameras that he was able to just let go of his inhibitions. This echoed the sentiments of fellow participants who shared their concerns and feelings in a space created for vulnerability. Throughout the session, Marlene introduced techniques involving breathing and contact to help the participants explore pleasure beyond the physical. They were encouraged to find and connect with the areas of their bodies that elicited feelings of desire. As the workshop progressed, the participants began applying paint to various parts of their bodies, a symbolic act representing their feelings and expressing their emotions. It was a liberating experience for many, including Tanina, who admitted her struggles with opening up about her deeper feelings. The excitement and energy in the room were palpable as Laurenz and others engaged in this creative exploration. Marlene remarked that they all looked beautiful covered in paint, likening them to works of art. This workshop was more than just a fun activity. It was a stepping stone for the participants to better understand themselves and each other. But will this experience help them foster stronger connections, or will it lead to further complications in the villa? Stay tuned as we explore more thrilling developments in the next stories. Now, let's turn our attention to a jaw-dropping moment that left everyone in Too Hot to Handle. Germany reeling, Tanina's shocking discovery about her partner, Fabian. In the same second episode of the season, the drama escalated when the show's AI host, Lana, revealed a list of broken rules, including a notable violation involving Fabian. As the episode unfolded, it became clear that while Fabian was partnered with Tanina, he had engaged in multiple rule-breaking activities, including a secret kiss with another contestant, Cassy. This revelation hit Tanina like a ton of bricks when Lana called the contestants together to discuss their behavior and the consequences of their actions. Tanina expressed her disbelief and anger upon learning about the kiss. How could Fabian betray her trust in that way? The tension mounted as Lana revealed that not only had Fabian kissed Cassy, but his actions resulted in severe penalties, with fines and deductions from the prize pot highlighted for everyone to see. The atmosphere became charged as the cast grappled with the implications of their actions, especially Tanina, who felt blindsided and humiliated. During the reveal, viewers witnessed a dramatic backlash as Tanina confronted Fabian, questioning his loyalty and integrity. She made it abundantly clear that she felt hurt and betrayed, saying she needed new boys to consider moving on from the situation. Fabian attempted to justify his actions, saying he intended to tell her later, but the damage was already done. As the episode came to a close, the financial repercussions of the kiss were made clear. Fabian and Tanina's coupling resulted in monetary penalties that significantly reduced the prize pool. This only added to the chaos as other contestants chimed in, igniting a debate about rule violations and trust among the group. So, what will happen next? Will Tanina be able to forgive Fabian, or is this a turning point that could change the dynamics in the villa forever? Stay tuned as we follow the unfolding drama in the next stories. And finally, we can't ignore the critics weighing in on whether Too Hot to Handle has officially lost its mojo. The show that captivated audiences when it first premiered on Netflix in 2020 is now facing scrutiny over its authenticity and storytelling. Viewers are starting to notice a trend. As entertaining as it once was, every new season seems to recycle the same character types and storylines. From the bad boy to the it girl, audiences are left to wonder if the show has become predictable. Critics argue that the once fresh concept of contestants being restricted from physical interactions while trying to build deeper connections feels increasingly staged and formulaic. Social media buzz has amplified this conversation, especially after an influencer from Season 2 openly admitted that participants were aware they were on Too Hot to Handle from the start, undermining the premise of the show. This revelation was particularly jarring for fans who tuned in looking for raw, authentic reactions rather than a scripted experience. Moreover, the patterns that have emerged across seasons are hard to ignore. There's always a love triangle, a moral compass character who tries to maintain the rules, and a banker keeping track of fines. This predictability has led some fans to question if the series is just repeating itself with new faces, robbing it of the excitement it once offered. In light of these observations, many are left pondering whether it's time for Too Hot to Handle to innovate or even consider a graceful exit. Could the show reinvent itself to capture the magic it once had, or is the novelty of the concept fading away? That's the million-euro question. As we witness how the season continues to unfold, fans will be eagerly watching to see if the producers can breathe new life into the franchise or if it will succumb to the repetitive patterns that critics have pointed out. Make sure to comment below with your thoughts on whether Too Hot to Handle still has what it takes to keep us hooked.